गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ इंडियन एस्पिरेंट्स, सभी अभ्यर्थियों को मेरी ओर से शुभ संध्या। इट्स 7:30, 7:30 बजने वाले हैं और अब आइए चलें आज का ये विशेष प्रसारण प्रारंभ करें, जिसमें एमसीक्यूज के माध्यम से हम प्रश्नों पर विचार करते हैं। डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, उद्देश्य है संघ लोक सेवा आयोग अथवा स्टेट सिविल सर्विसेज में आपकी अचूक सफलता। So, dear aspirants, let us begin our evening session. How are you, Guruji? I am fine, excellent. Parsuram Kumar ji, good evening. And Mr. Muhammad Alam, good evening. So, dear aspirants, am I looking well? क्या मैं अच्छा नहीं दिखाई पड़ रहा हूँ? So, why are you asking? How are you, Guruji? I am fine. I am excellent. So, dear aspirants, now let us have साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी क्वेश्चंस। आज चूंकि फ्राइडे है तो फ्राइडे को हम करते हैं साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी। और कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग पेयर्स स्टेम सेल टाइप्स और फीचर्स। नंबर 1, टोटीपोटेंट स्टेम सेल्स, TOTIPOTENT, टोटीपोटेंट स्टेम सेल्स, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ सेल्स इन द बॉडी। सेकेंड, एस्ट्रोमल, STROMAL, एस्ट्रोमल स्टेम सेल्स ट्रीट वेरियस डिजीजेज। और तीसरा, प्लूरीपोटेंट स्टेम सेल्स differentiate into various types of stem cells. So how many of the above pairs are correctly matched? Dear aspirants, only one pair is correctly matched, and that is 2. That is 2. Stromal stem cells treat various diseases. सर अभी 2025 का पीटी भी नहीं हुआ है और 2026 का शेड्यूल आ गया यूपीएससी का। हाँ, ड्यू टू साउंड फ्रीक्वेंसी, बट नाउ इट इज गुड। साउंड का फ्रीक्वेंसी से मोहम्मद आलम जी को समझ में आया कि मैं अच्छा हूं कि नहीं। मैं बिल्कुल अच्छा हूं और हमेशा की तरह अच्छा हूं। सो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, आइए चले। स्टेम सेल्स आर स्पेशल ह्यूमन सेल्स that can develop into many different types of cells, from muscle cells to brain cells. Stem cells can repair damaged cells. These cells also have a strong healing power. Healing power. So, pair 1 is incorrectly matched because totipotent cells are a type of embryonic stem cells. These stem cells can differentiate into all possible types of stem cells. And कैलाश प्रसाद जी आ गए। सो गुड इवनिंग मिस्टर कैलाश प्रसाद जी, बहुत बहुत शुभ संध्या कैलाश प्रसाद जी को। और पेयर 2 के बारे में आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दैट दिस इज करेक्टली मैच्ड। तो और पेयर 3 इनकरेक्टली मैच्ड है, क्योंकि प्लूरीपोटेंट स्टेम सेल कैन बी आइदर एम्ब्रियोनिक और एडल्ट स्टेम सेल्स। They further developed into different types of cells. आइए चलें अगले क्वेश्चन पर, और यहां पर स्टेटमेंट बेस्ड है। कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स। स्टेटमेंट 1, सैटेलाइट बेस्ड इंटरनेट इज प्रेफर्ड इन रिमोट एरियाज ओवर ऑप्टिकल फाइबर बेस्ड इंटरनेट। दूसरा, सैटेलाइट बेस्ड इंटरनेट हैज ए स्लोअर स्पीड एज कंपेयर टू ऑप्टिकल फाइबर बेस्ड स्पीड। तो दोनों का दोनों कथन आपने समझ लिया। पहला, जो सैटेलाइट से इंटरनेट आता है वो दूरस्थ क्षेत्रों में, जो पहाड़ी क्षेत्र हैं या भौगोलिक रूप से काफी दूर दराज क्षेत्र में है, रिमोट एरियाज में है, तो वहां ऑप्टिकल फाइबर के द्वारा जो इंटरनेट उपलब्ध कराया जाता है उससे अधिक सैटेलाइट बेस्ड, सैटेलाइट आधारित इंटरनेट है वो प्रेफर्ड, यानी उसके प्रति ज्यादा आकर्षण है। सैटेलाइट बेस्ड इंटरनेट हैज ए स्लोअर स्पीड, और जो सैटेलाइट बेस्ड इंटरनेट है उसकी स्पीड, गति धीमी है। Which of one of the which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statement. So both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1. This is the answer. Solomon Raj, good evening, sir. Very good evening, Mr. Solomon, and myself, SK Tiwari from Karnataka. Yes, great. Welcome. Welcome, Mr. Solomon Raj. And myself, SK Tiwari, IAS retired, and I am from Devghar. This is Jharkhand state. So, dear aspirants, now let us have a brief explanation, because satellite internet access or satellite broadband is internet access provided through communication satellites. Modern consumer-grade satellite internet service is typically provided to individual users through geostationary satellites. Dear aspirants, Starlink from SpaceX, you might have heard the name of Elon Musk, has recently become available, and Project Kuiper from Amazon will also offer satellite internet services. So statement 1 is correct, because for people who live in remote rural areas, satellite internet is a good option. This is because of the high cost of infrastructure in laying optical fiber cable and other ground-based infrastructure, which is unviable in remote areas given low population density. Statement 2 is also correct, but is not the correct explanation of statement 1, because satellite internet has data limits and slower speeds than optical fiber based internet. मतलब ऑप्टिकल फाइबर का जो इंटरनेट का स्पीड है, दैट इज मच मच मोर बेटर, और उसमें स्पीड है डियर एस्पिरेंट्स. सो speed ranges from 12 to 100 Mbps, which is enough speed for common online activities like emailing, browsing, and online schooling, whereas optical fiber-based internet can offer a speed up to 1000 Gbps and even more. So let us have another question from science and technology. Today is Friday. On Friday, we take up science and technology. Dear aspirants, we follow set routine. On Monday, polity and international relation. On Tuesday, history and art and culture. On Wednesday, economy and social development. On Thursday, geography, dear aspirants. And on Friday, that is today, science and technology. Saturday, tomorrow, will be environment and CSAT, a few questions. And then on Sunday, current affairs, dear aspirants. So 7 days, 7 subjects. So Mr. Pratham Sah, good evening. Very good evening, Mr. Pratham. And with reference to various types of fuel cells, fuel, F-U-E-L, fuel cells, consider the following statements. Number 1, solid oxide fuel cells operate at a very low temperature. Second, alkaline solution is never used as electrolyte in any type of fuel cells. Third statement, regenerative fuel cells can be used to produce hydrogen gas. How many of the above statements are correct? A, only 1, B, only 2, C, all 3, and D, none. So, dear aspirants, what should be the answer to this MCQ? So, after proper analyzation, I find that only one statement is correct, and that statement is statement 3. Regenerative fuel cells can be used to produce hydrogen gas. Statement 1 is not correct. Solid oxide fuel cells operate at a very low temperature, because the operating temperature of solid oxide fuel cells are very high. It lies between 800 and 1000 degrees Celsius. So statement 1 is not correct. And then statement 2 is also incorrect, because in alkaline fuel cells, an aqueous alkaline solution is used to saturate a porous matrix, which is in turn used to separate the electrodes. So, dear aspirants, this way only one statement is correct. Our answer should be A. Now the next question, consider the following statements. What are we doing? We are taking up science and technology segment and most of the questions in MCQ form, and after that explanation. Dear aspirants, consider the following statements. Statement 1, and who is UPSC chairman nowadays? Mr. Ajay Kumar, Kerala cadre, an IAS officer of 1985 batch. Okay. So, dear aspirants, this is new information regarding UPSC. मिस्टर परशुराम हैज रिटेन, सर अभी 2025 का पीटी अभी नहीं हुआ और 26 का कैलेंडर आ गया. सो दिस इज प्रॉम्प्टनेस ऑफ यूपीएससी, प्रॉम्प्टनेस ऑफ यूपीएससी. जब काम होना ही है तो फिर आगे क्यों नहीं हो. तो ज्वाइन करने के साथ ही मिस्टर अजय कुमार ने यह बताया कि एक आईएएस ऑफिसर की कलम में कितनी बड़ी तेजी है, तीव्रता है, एक्यूरेसी है, भविष्य के प्रति सच्ची सोच है. और जब डेट्स निकल जाता है तो टाइम मैनेजमेंट बच्चों का, एस्पिरेंट्स का आई शुड से अच्छे ढंग से हो जाता है. जब परीक्षा की तिथि ही मालूम नहीं हो तो तैयारी कैसी. युद्ध की तिथि मालूम होने पे तैयारी उसी अनुरूप होती है और जो वीक पॉइंट्स हैं वहां पे बल लगाने का जो अवसर प्राप्त होता है वो सफलता तक पहुंचाता है. डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, कंसीडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट. स्टेटमेंट 1, पिंक हिमालयन सॉल्ट, हिमालय का गुलाबी लवण, पिंक हिमालयन सॉल्ट SALT is a healthier alternative to white table salt. Statement 2, pink Himalayan salt is a potassium based salt and does not elevate blood pressure. Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statements? A, both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and statement 2 is the correct explanation of statement 1, but this is not correct. Dear aspirants, statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is not correct. Why do I say? Because pink Himalayan salt is harvested by hand from the Kheora salt mine in Pakistan. It's minimally processed to provide a natural alternative to regular table salt. The natural harvesting process allows pink Himalayan salt to possess many other minerals and trace elements that are not found in regular table salt. Thus, it is a healthier alternative to regular table salt. This statement is correct. Now, the second statement is not correct because pink Himalayan salt contains slightly less sodium chloride than regular table salt. It is not the case that pink Himalayan salt is potassium-based salt. A teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt has about 1680 milligram of sodium according to the USDA. So this is the correct explanation of this question, dear aspirants. Now let us see, with reference to the recently launched XPO-SAT mission by the Indian Space Research Organization, consider the following statements. Number 1, it is the first dedicated space mission in the world to perform X-ray polarization measurement. दुनिया का पहला, तो क्यों नहीं ये क्वेश्चन आएगा. ओके, तो ऐसे ऐसे प्रश्नों को I select such type of questions which are probable questions, dear aspirants. So with reference to the recently launched XPO-SAT mission by ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, consider the following statement. It is the first dedicated space mission in the world to perform X-ray polarization measurement. Second, various space experiments will be conducted under the mission from the geosynchronous orbit of the Earth. Third, it will study various dynamics of bright astronomical X-ray sources in extreme conditions. How many of the above statements are correct? A, only 1, B, only 2, C, all 3, and D, none. And Pratham Shah, you are correct. A is the correct answer because only one statement is correct, and that statement is statement 3. Exposat, that is X-ray polarimeter satellite. X-ray polarimeter satellite is India's first dedicated polarimetry mission to study various dynamics of bright astronomical X-ray sources in extreme conditions. Now, you may find a question in during the men's examination. What is X-ray polarization? X-ray polarization. Yes, launched from Sri Harikota. Okay. And do you know in which state? Okay. Sri Harikota is there. Okay. श्री हरिकोटा किस राज्य में है बताने की कृपा होगी क्या? ओके, आंध्र प्रदेश इज द करेक्ट आंसर मिस्टर सोलोमन. Correct, and here is thumbs up for your correct answer. Great. So I was asking, what is X-ray polarization? So X-ray comprise electric and magnetic waves that are constantly in motion. Being sinusoidal waves, they do not follow a patterned direction of motion, whereas a polarized X-ray is both organized and has two waves vibrating in the same direction. The emission mechanism from various astronomical sources such as black holes, neutron stars, active galactic nuclei, pulsar, wind nebulae, etc. originates from complex physical processes and are challenging to understand. So, dear aspirants, I have found the answer. The answer is only one statement is correct, and that statement is statement 3. Statement 1 and 2 are not correct. So, dear aspirants, now let us move to the next question. And here we have, yes, अब यहां पर हम ऐसे प्रश्नों को फिर एक बार आपके समक्ष लाएंगे. कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स अबाउट फर्टिलाइजर सब्सिडी. अब फर्टिलाइजर की सब्सिडी से संबंधित एक सवाल आपके समक्ष हम प्रस्तुत करते हैं, डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, एंड यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. और इस प्रश्न का उत्तर आपने बताना है. सो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, आइए देखें इस प्रश्न का उत्तर क्या होगा. अब सब्सिडी से संबंधित सवाल ये प्रश्न पूछा जाता है. तो यहां पर consider the following statement about fertilizer subsidy. Number 1, the union government provides subsidy only for urea fertilizers in India. Sir, why it becomes important to study neutron stars, black holes and nuclei and nebula? Yes, it is important because if you will go through the PYQs, that is previous year questions, dear Pratham ji, you will find so many questions. Okay, and not only during the prelims examination, but men's examination as well, you will find this topic, very hot topic as far as science and technology segment is concerned. So this is the reason. Now, the union government provides subsidy for urea fertilizers in India. Now, you have to examine this statement, whether it is correct or not. Second, the prices of phosphatic and potassic fertilizers are decontrolled and the manufacturers are free to fix their maximum retail price. Which of the statement given above are correct? Now, the second statement is correct. First statement is not correct because subsidy for urea fertilizer is provided by the government under the urea subsidy scheme. In June 2023, the scheme has been extended for another 3 years till March 2025, which aims to ensure constant availability of urea to farmers at the same price of 242 per 45 kg bag. The actual cost of a bag comes around 2,200 rupees, while subsidy is provided for another fertilizer under nutrient based subsidy, that is NBS regime. Statement 2 is correct because under the NBS regime, MRP of potassium and phosphorus fertilizers has been left upon, and fertilizer manufacturers, marketeers are allowed to fix the MRP at reasonable rates. So dear aspirants, इस प्रकार से प्रथम I meant that why do we make such missions? What it gives us back in mission? Like, can we extrapolate the future moments by such missions? Yeah, dear aspirants, science is based on observations. First of all, we make a hypothesis, and then after we experiment to observe the truth. Dear aspirants, this is the root of science. So almost all expeditions, almost all experiments, and almost all missions, so whatsoever the word you may use, please try to understand that the main objective is to find something new. Okay. Take for example, the satellites or the missions relate to some service providing. Okay, like watching the board. Now, the objective is there, but still, okay, ISRO or the space agencies, they try their level best to find out, okay, the best solution, okay, something new. That is the objective. And human being, this is the prime quality, okay, the nature that is in our gene, to discover, to experiment with something new. So the objective of almost all missions is to find something new, to discover something new, to experiment with. So you should not think that way. You should not be negative. Still, due to the recurring experiments, recurring, I am using this word, we have come to some conclusion. We have tried our level best to unfold the mystery of the universe. Huge universe, dear aspirants. And you are writing, got it? Yes. Now, let us see some, okay, this question, and here we have, dear aspirants, यहाँ पे एक और क्वेश्चन हम आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत करेंगे, और ये क्वेश्चन है, डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, this relates to cloud computing. Consider the following statements. Cloud computing is based to process time-sensitive data, while edge computing is used to process data that is not time-driven. So, what should be the answer, dear aspirants? Now, the second statement, cloud computing is preferred over edge computing in remote locations. So, select the correct answer code. A, 1 only, B, 2 only, C, both 1 and 2, and D, none of the above. Dear aspirants, in this MCQ, none of the above is the answer, because edge computing versus cloud computing, which one is better? Okay, if this is the question, and certainly this is the question, so first it is important to understand that cloud and edge computing are different, not interchangeable technologies that cannot replace one another. Edge computing is used to process time-sensitive data, while cloud computing is used to process data that is not time-driven. Dear aspirants, It's too hot. I think 40 degrees Celsius today's temperature. So I'm drinking water, and you should also take water. Otherwise, we may face dehydration. Besides latency, edge computing is preferred over cloud computing in remote locations where there is limited or no connectivity to centralized locations. These locations require local storage similar to a mini data center, with edge computing providing the perfect solution for it. Dear aspirants, edge computing is also beneficial to specialized and intelligent devices. While these devices are akin to PCs, they are not regular computing devices designed to perform multiple functions. These specialized computing devices are intelligent and respond to particular machines in a specific way. However, this specialization becomes a drawback for edge computing in certain industries that require immediate responses. So, dear aspirants, I hope you have. Now, which among the following is are correct in context of characteristics of big data? अब big data किसको कहा जाता है? What does it mean? Number one, large volume of data. Second, homogeneous data. Three, consistent data. Four, high speed data generation. Select the correct answer. Okay, dear aspirants. Now, the answer is, okay, हमारा आंसर क्या होगा? 1 and 4 only. Large volume of data generation. So these are, this is the answer, dear aspirants. तो आज हमने ऐसे ऐसे प्रश्नों को लिया जो सभी क्षेत्रों से हमारे पास मौजूद है. Dear aspirants, which of the following best describes the purpose of Artemis Accord? ARTEMIS, Artemis Accord. A, to establish a legally binding international treaty for space exploration. B, to create a set of non-binding principles for cooperative exploration of the moon and beyond. C, to mandate the exclusive use of national resources for lunar exploration. And D, to limit the involvement of private entities in space missions. So, dear aspirants, now what should be the answer to this MCQ? If you are knowing, please write your answer in the chat box. Otherwise, I will dictate the answer. Now, the answer to this question is, dear aspirants, the answer is B, to create a set of non-binding principles for cooperative exploration of moon and beyond. Okay, dear aspirants. So option B is correct. The Artemis Accord are set of non-binding principles established by NASA in collaboration with international partners. They aim to provide a framework for peaceful, transparent and cooperative space exploration activities, particularly focusing on the moon, Mars and other celestial bodies. The accords encourage sustainable practices, sharing of scientific data and the preservation of space heritage sites, aligning with the Outer Space Treaty of 1967. Dear aspirants, आप जितने भी तरह के प्रश्न देखेंगे इस चैनल में शायद ही कहीं आपको उपलब्ध होगा और कोई भी क्वेश्चन छूटने नहीं पाए. This is my objective. Okay, out of 100 GS paper 1 questions, you will find at least 99 questions. Okay, if you are a consistent listener, you will find that almost all questions are very, very important. They are fit to the probable category. Which of the following statements about Outer Space Treaty are correct? Number one, the treaty prohibits placing nuclear weapons or other weapons of mass destruction in outer space. Second, The treaty allows countries to claim territories on celestial bodies for scientific purposes. 3. The treaty encourages the exploration and use of outer space for peaceful purposes. And 4. The treaty makes nations responsible for all national space activities, including those by private entities. So what should be the answer to this MCQ, dear aspirants? Now the answer to this question is 1, 3 and 4. Second is not the correct statement. The treaty allows countries to claim territories on celestial bodies. No, this is not the correct statement. So our answer is A, 1, 3 and 4. First is correct. The treaty prohibits placing nuclear weapons. Third statement, the treaty encourages exploration. And fourth, the treaty makes nations responsible for all national space activities. So our answer should be A, 1, 3 and 4. So dear aspirants, we have consumed half an hour. So every day now onwards at 7 a.m. dear aspirants, at 7 a.m. Okay, 7 p.m. Sorry, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Only for half an hour. Most important questions till your success. So thank you for joining me in such a good number, dear aspirants. Subscribe and like if you so wish. So it's good night from my side. Bye bye.